Hello everyone, this is my February TBR list. This is when I'm going to challenge myself to actually read this month. First up, we'll start with the books that I haven't quite finished. First up, I'll start with the books that from last month's TBR that I either haven't finished or haven't read. The first 15 Lives of Claire North. It sat beside the table, it kept getting shoved down the part every time I went to the library and picked up another book that I wanted to read. So I haven't actually read this one yet. I will get round to it. It might happen this month, I don't know yet. I might have been a bit optimistic about getting through Babylon's Ashes by James S.A. Corey in 1 month. We read this book one chapter every night, and as you can see, we're officially over halfway through. So hopefully by the end of February, we will have read this. I have to say, it's fabulous. It's not let us down at all. It's keeping up the mental pace of all the other books. It's fabulous. And last night's chapter, whoa, yeah, that was hard hitting. So here's the books that I really want to get through this month. First up is the Six of Crows duology. It's Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leah Bardugo. I hope I've pronounced that right. I have started Six of Crows. It's a really good fantasy series set in a completely different world from anything else I've read. There are criminals, there are hunters, there are magical people. It's really, really clever. The main character, Kaz, is not a nice piece of work, but he's kind of got this magnetic personality and you can't help but be drawn to him. He's also a character who has a physical disability, which is something I've not actually read before, or I'm not aware that I've read before. So this is a whole new ground for me, and I'm loving it. And the story itself is ravelling along at quite a pace. I'm slowly being given backstory to all the main characters in the criminal gang, and they have set up on the main plot of the storyline where they have to go and rescue somebody from an impenetrable fortress in an icy world that's never been hacked into before. It's an impossible quest, but they're going to do it, or at least going to try and do it. I don't know if they're going to succeed or not. I need to carry on reading it. So that's the plan, to read those 2 books. Next up, I read Reckless Book 1 by Cornelia Funk last month. This month I want to get through Book 2. This is Living Shadows. I hope you can see the cover without too much glare. How's that? It's beautiful. There's all engraved gold on here. It's really, really nice. I'm loving it. Anyway, this will be following the exploits of Jacob and Fox as they travel through the mirror world. I've no idea what they're going to be up to in this one. Last book was about saving his brother Will. So it'd be interesting to see where the storyline is going to go from here. This month I also want to read An Ember in the Ashes by Sabir Tahir. I've borrowed this from the library, so I really need to get through it this month. I don't know much about this book. I know everybody seems to like it. I know it's part of a series. And I quite like the cover. It's obviously a fantasy book, but that's about all I know. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. And finally, this might be a little bit optimistic because February only has 4 weeks in its month, which is slightly annoying. But I want to read Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I've heard so much about this series. I know Wayfarer has just come out and everybody's raving about that. So I want to read Passenger. I mean, I love the cover for starters. It's a time travel, adventure, romance, mystery style book. So right up my street. So I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. So there we are. That's quite a big pile of books for February. Like I say, there's only 4 weeks in February. So I have to see how I go. I'm being optimistic. I'm hopefully going to get through at least 4 of these. Maybe 5. Set myself a challenge. Let's see what happens. So please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're reading this month, which book you're really looking forward to reading this month, and which book you think I ought to put on my TBR for March. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.